last video in the tiny camper.
Yes.
So, what has it been like living in 24 foot of camper, actually a little bit less, with 3 people and 2 dogs since July?
Yeah.
So it has now been almost 2 months.
Yep.
And we have not been able to travel during this time. So it's been stationary with 3 people and 2 dogs.
So, I will say the past 2 days have reminded me how much I've wanted a big camper. We've gone through waves of like, oh my gosh, what did we do? I don't know that I can handle this. To actually, if I wasn't working remote and didn't need like a separate office area, this could work. To, okay, now I remember why I was going crazy.
Yeah.
And there's a few reasons for that.
I had to put the booths back in to trade it in. So it got unbelievably smaller when I put both those booths back in. And that AC, if it had an auto off when it got, because it'll get down to like 60 in here because it just doesn't shut off. It runs and runs and runs. And it's also a very loud unit.
Yes.
But
which is great for like white noise.
It's not bad when you're going to bed.
No, it's not bad when you're going to bed. It's really annoying when you're trying to make like your 15th Zoom call. And everybody's like, why is it so loud? Are you driving? And I'm like, no, I'm being a professional. I'm sitting down with my computer, but it's just my air conditioner. Oh, you need to get that fixed. No, I need a different cable.
Which there is units I could have put out to make it quieter. Yeah. That would have been a different fix, but we could have done that. But yeah, that thing, like she'll be cooking and I'll be, hey, can you hand me that? Because you can't walk past somebody when they're in the kitchen going, especially Augie's usually at her feet on top of that, plus 2 dogs watching her cook. So there's no walking past. So yeah, that's when you get a, huh?
Yeah.
Huh?
And so we're in Florida, and there's a lot of outside amenities, but Florida, in the summer, it rains every afternoon.
Yeah, Augie wants to go to that swimming pool every single day, but usually, like when was working, I got off at noon, we got here by 1, and it starts raining from 1 to 3 every day.
Yeah.
So we missed out on a lot of that opportunity. It's time to start getting ready for dinner.
Right, and in the mornings, I woke up, got him breakfast, we take the dogs for a nice long walk, and then it was time for me to start getting ready to drop him off with Randy so I could go into work.
Well, she was also answering emails and doing her job during that time.
So. That too. But, I mean, it was just one of those, like, I didn't have time to spend time, like, playing and going to the pool. Like, there were a couple days I took my laptop to the pool and he swam. But it wasn't easy because he likes swimming with Mommy. And honestly, I like going to the pool and swimming with him too.
He's a mediocre swimmer. He's not. You still got to watch him. You can't just be like, "Good luck, sucker."
Yeah.
So you can't really focus truly on what you're doing. So having split attention is never. It'd be better to be able to finish what you're doing and then give him your full attention.
Right.
So that's hard to do. And in this camper, you're giving him your full attention because he's 6 feet away from you, and he can get your attention if he wants it. It's kind of like Allie. She will sit there at 2 a.m. if she's not getting what she wants, and she's not a barker, and she'll let out a bark, and you think somebody's breaking into the house because she's not a barker.
Yeah.
But she's just cold.
Yeah.
She needs her blankie.
But living in 24 feet has had definitely its pros. Like, I feel like we've definitely...
That's the one, definitely.
It was. I had to think about where I was going to go. We haven't killed each other, which I feel super happy about. And we really haven't had any arguments.
No.
Yeah. Like, no arguments.
Not about this space. I mean, we haven't really had any arguments, period. But, I mean, there's times with the AC when you're talking to each other, it sounds like you're yelling at each other. But
or just getting frustrated with the fact that, like, I'm having to tell him for, like, the 6th time something because the AC is so loud that I'm getting annoyed with the AC, not him. But anyways, so I think positives are we haven't killed each other. I've really loved being, even though it's frustrating at times, I really have loved being this close to him and Augie, and we can't escape each other. And so it really points out to me, like, when my attention is focused elsewhere, so that when I am not having to focus my attention on work, for example, I'm really investing my time in Augie.
Yeah, and I've saved an hour and a half to 2 hours a day just not cleaning. Laundry takes longer, but which I ordered a little chintzy washing machine that fits in the sink that's supposed to work, and they sent me literally a bowl.
Yeah.
So That was a scam. Good thing I paid for it through PayPal. I kind of had an idea there was a chance, but yeah. So I'll throw up a picture of that somewhere. The nice bowl they sent me that collapses, and it's supposed to have an agitator. I mean, it is a bowl. It looks like a collapsible like spaghetti strainer that they just took the holes out of it.
Yeah. So I have enjoyed it. I think it's very easy to go into the cons, but I'm definitely excited about our new rig tomorrow.
Having everything outside, basically in our storage shed, is what's rough. Like, oh, well, she needs her clothes. Well, we don't have them all in here, so they're in the storage shed. I don't have everywhere to hang her clothes up as I wash them, so there's nowhere for them to dry, so I got to hang them up in the shed. And then there's so much stuff in there right now because we were supposed to be in this new rig on August 1st. Today is the 19th. We're getting it on the 20th, so it's 20 days of we were not planning on this, but with COVID and everything else, it's gotten delayed and delayed and delayed, and then we signed 8 amendments on our house.
I think I'm excited to be... So reasons why I'm excited about our new rig. We haven't told you what rig we're getting.
I will say fifth wheel.
Yeah, fifth wheel. Reasons why I'm super excited, other than it's just a bigger camper. I'm excited to decorate it. When we moved in here, we knew it was going to be temporary. And we didn't buy a lot of the things that would make storing clothes or storing just our stuff in general easy. And so I'm very excited to get in there and just say, like, okay, I can organize.
We're going to pull that thing possibly to IKEA on Saturday.
Right. And so those are the things, that's one of the things I'm excited about. What about you?
Having a door. We don't have a door to our bedroom right now.
This is our bedroom.
Yeah, that's our bed that folds down Murphy style. So when you hear the daddy, there's no time to do anything that you need to prep for a little one running at you.
Yeah.
So I would definitely be looking forward to the door, and I'm going to look forward to doing the modifications. We are trying to figure out the couch thing, because at first we're both like, yeah, we're going to take it right out, it's ugly as sin, but we're going to have to figure that out because it's actually very functional.
Yeah.
So we got to figure out what we're going to do there. But yeah, I'm looking forward to ripping everything out of this brand new 2021 rig, painting, ripping everything out. I'm actually looking forward to that because I think we're going to make it look pretty good, but it's a weird thing to look forward to destroying something that you just got.
Yeah. I'm excited about having a desk and seeing how I'm going to make my new workspace look.
We're going to have to build her 2 desks probably.
Yes.
She's going to have one part in the bedroom that we put a sound curtain, so there's zero chance that she's going to be distracted by us. And then she wants one in the living room too, so we're figuring all that out. But because the good thing about her being in the bedroom, there is 2 ACs in this one, so she would have her own private AC.
Yeah. So yeah, I agree with Randy. I'm looking forward to seeing what the modifications will look like.
Which we're going to do those slowly. We're trying to figure it out. I had plans of what I was going to do immediately, and we're slowly backtracking that a little bit, and now it looks like we're going to get it done hopefully through December's kind of the plan. Like, just slowly do a few things.
One of the questions that I've been getting a lot is, why are you guys traveling so much? Other than, I know you're excited to see different places, but what about schooling Augie? What about, him having friends and things like that? I think for me, given everything that the U.S. is going through, I want Augie to see and experience as much of the country as possible. I want him to meet different people in different states. I want him to experience nature in Florida, in Washington, in Wyoming, and I want to give him these experiences so that when he gets older, he has a wide range of tools and references to pull from that are going to make him, I think, a better human being, which ultimately has always been our goal, is to raise a really good human being.
And then, when he starts history, we'll probably spend a lot of time in Boston. It's like, oh, you want to learn about Paul Revere? Here's the road he went down. Here's the church where they did the lantern. Here's all. We can take him. He can physically see history. Granted, it's changed, of course. Nothing's the same as it was 200 plus years ago, but it's still, you can go and see that kind of stuff and be hands-on. If he's got marine biology, we'll take him to California to the Marine Institute and let him go around.
I say take him to Woods Hole, Massachusetts. I know I've mentioned it to Randy a couple of times, but that is one of my favorite places I've ever visited in the United States. It's a really small coastal town, and it's beautiful. There's a really fascinating Marine Institute there. So that's on my bucket list.
Yeah. We're going to make it to a lot of places. We're planning on probably being 3 weeks in one spot, 1 week in another, and 3 weeks in another, because that's how Thousand Trails work. We're going to try to stay in their system for the most part, since we already have that. It's mostly hookups. Everything's we're familiar with the system. We know we can check the internet before we go, because her having strong internet's the main thing. We ordered a thing called Nomad Internet. I will test that and let you know how it works. I'm not 100% sure yet. It hasn't come in. It's supposed to be in tomorrow, hopefully.
Yeah.
But we will see and go from there. But yeah, that's going to be our main thing, is internet for work.
We are excited to show you our new rig, and
That'll be soon. I don't know if it'll be the next video, but it'll be soon.
Yeah, I'm excited to show you the new rig. I'm excited to share with you how we're going to change some things, and you can see the slow progression. And I'm just really excited to share this big life choice with everybody and to take you along with us on our adventures.
If we fall on our face, you can laugh.
Yeah, which will likely happen because there's already 2 she fell videos. You can reference
Literally
them back.
that's literally falling on your face.
Yeah. So
I'll link those below so you can enjoy those.
But I'm clumsy, and I don't mind it. I don't mind that he posted those.
Well, she sees every video I post, by the way, usually beforehand. There's been 1 or 2 that it was like this, where we spent so much time talking, she knew what was in it.
Yeah.
I didn't make her watch that again, but
yeah, so I'm just really excited to take you on our adventures with us so that you can see what it's like to step outside of your comfort zone, what it's like to say, I am going to embrace my dream, whatever it is. For us, it's travel. For you, it could be, chasing your dream job, or...
And ours is travel, but it's also, she's doing a job she's super excited about, and it's using her degree she's getting now. I'm learning more about film and stuff like that, and I'm going to be taking a class to help out with that, to be better at this, hopefully. And, I mean, we don't know what we're doing with all that, but it's just we're also chasing other dreams other than just travel. We are talking about campers a lot here lately because we are making a switch. We are moving from a house to a camper, and that's going to be the mode of travel. That is not actually what we plan on being about. We plan on being about the adventure, the travel, the lifestyle. We don't really want to be a camper channel, an RV channel. Most people who watch us probably will either be people we knew beforehand or have campers and are exploring this lifestyle for how we do things. But we do want to just share more about life more than just camper channel.
Yeah, like you said, I could probably go through a laundry list of things that I'm excited about this job and this opportunity.
And a laundry list she's scared about.
And a laundry list of what I'm scared about. And I just had a conversation with one of my really good friends about the fact that I am scared. There's a lot of things that could go wrong with changing jobs from this really large... So I worked at the University of Florida, from a really large, well-established institution to a smaller company that's newer. But there's a lot that excites me. There's a lot of room for me to grow as an individual.
A lot of good you can do in the world with what you're doing.
A lot of good that I can do, and it's going to challenge me. And I hope that Augie is super proud when he looks back and says, wow, my mom did that. So...
Yeah, we left UF in stages. I left in 2018. She's leaving in 2020. So
yeah, I'm a little bit emotional this week because it's got 2 more days at my job. So.
Yeah, and we were actually supposed to have the camper 2 days ago, but the hitch for the bed of my truck did not come in on time. So we got posted 2 days. So we actually are supposed to be in the new rig right now. So that was a little bit of a kick in the knee.
Yeah.
Choose the right word there.
But have a great adventure of your own. And share with us your story. We have a section on our website.
Which I'm revamping the website.
Yeah, but we have a section on our website where we ask you to share your story with us because we're not the only ones
doing something
different. We're not the only parents trying to raise a kid in 2020 during a pandemic.
You can also share your story of your kid falling on his face.
Yeah.
I mean, if that's what you want to do. I mean, any stories are welcome there. We'd love to read them. And
share them.
We're not necessarily going to share them right off the bat. Like, if you put explicitives in there, we're probably not going to share that. There's going to be some editing. We're going to put some asterisks there, but we will eventually get it up. But, yeah, we will make sure everybody's story can be shown on our website. It's www.revampedlife.com. I will link that below, as it actually always is. But, yeah, I'm switching domains, basically, to give us more options to do more stuff like that with plugins and stuff. So we're switching from one company to the next. But hopefully by the time this video comes out, that'll be done. I'm actually hoping to do that within the end of next week.
Yeah.
But
so,
we'll see.
While we're telling you our story, we really hope that you share yours with us as well.
And we will see you on our next adventure. Ha! I think it's a challenge now, so we can say it first. You want to say it now, too?
We'll see you on our next adventure. Yeah, you're going to have to cut a lot of that.
Oh, yeah.